Hi, everybody. Good morning. Today is Friday, October 2nd. Today is an A day. We made it to Friday. Good job. So I've got a couple weird facts that I'm going to talk about at the end, but one, I'm going to give you a couple hints, teasers to help you look forward to the weird facts at the end. So here's a quiz. Which toy was the first toy to be advertised on television? It's something I'm sure you've heard of. So, which toy was the first to be advertised on television? And then the second one is there is one restaurant that is on in every continent in the world except Antarctica. So think about which restaurant would that be and which toy would that be? All right. So on with the announcements. First of all, the seventh grade football team beat Westerville Genoa Monday night in the rain 12-0. The eighth grade team beat Westerville Genoa Wednesday night at the high school 32-0. Behind a slew of huge plays, including a 96-yard run to start the scoring late in the second quarter. That means Gahanna football in middle school beat Westerville Genoa by a combined score of 44-0 this week. Way to go, football team, football guys. That win by the eighth grade was Coach Fogel's, that's the eighth grade football coach, Coach Fogel's 100th career win. That's really a big accomplishment. I used to coach middle school football as well. I think I've got maybe 15 wins under my belt. 100 is a lot of wins. So good for Coach Fogel. You might be asking what you need for the first day of school in the building. Here's just a quick list of things that you'll need. So think about packing those things up when you come on the first day, whether you're a sixth grader and you're coming on the 7th or 8th, or any student and you're coming on the 13th, a week from Tuesday. Here are some things you'll definitely need. Remember, I told you about a water bottle because the drinking fountains will be shut down, but you can use the water bottle fillers. Bring in a little thing that you can clip on your bag of hand sanitizer that you can use, or a little bottle that you can put in your book bag. So bring hand sanitizer if you can. Remember to have a mask, a nice mask that fits over your face, that's tight against your cheeks, that's tight against your nose, and closed off, okay? Also, remember, not one of those gaiters that you pull up like this that are really elastic and thin. Those don't do a whole lot. So make sure you have a good mask. Bring your Chromebook, that'll be important. Have a binder, pen or pencil, a notebook, all of those things that you would need for a normal school day, okay? So that would be typically what's in there. Now, you also have to think about lunch, because lunch is not just going to be a walk to the refrigerator behind you. Lunch is going to be here in school. So you have to either pack a lunch if you're going to pack. There will be lunch provided that you can have here at school. The lunch temporarily, not for good, temporarily will be free to all students, okay? So if you want a lunch, you can come in and get a lunch. If you want a second, sometimes you can purchase a second main dish. So if you are really hungry and one corn dog is not enough and you want a second corn dog, we'll allow you to purchase that. So you can buy an extra main dish, a main course, but we're not going to have snacks or chips or anything like that, at least to start with here. So just be prepared for that. So pack your lunch if you want to pack. You can, buy your lunch or get a hot lunch from the cafeteria. And if you want a second main course, you can purchase that. Okay. So for sixth grade on the 7th and 8th, I'm going to give you a preview of what your lunch is going to be. It's going to be flatbread pizza, green beans, sliced apples, pudding cups, and milk. Okay, so flatbread pizza is the main course. So if you're getting a lunch at school, that's what it would be. Remember, yesterday I sent the calendar out. The assistant superintendent is going to send that calendar out again of the blue and gold days coming up. And it'll be a calendar of the year. You'll be able to see all of the blue and gold days, just like the one I sent out today. So make sure you're looking at that. I hinted that there were a couple of Mondays that were going to be a little bit different, because Monday, remember, is a virtual learning day for the most part. So every student is going to show up to class. We're going to have an abbreviated schedule that will go until that'll end at 11:45. So it'll be like a half a day. Your classes will be about 20 minutes long. And you'll be able to check in with your teachers. Your teachers will be able to give you some guidance and maybe some work, maybe set some directions and goal setting during that time. But it will be an abbreviated day for you in the morning. Some of you might have some interventions, things like that in the afternoon as well. But the schedule will only be virtual for the most part, except for these 5 days. The blue group, if we didn't make any changes, the hybrid blue group would be shorted 5 days compared to the gold group. So in order to make that up, these 5 days will also be blue in-person days, okay? So Monday, November 23rd, Monday, February 8th, Monday, March 1st, Monday, April 26th, and Monday, May 24th. Those 5 days, and they'll be on the calendar, so you don't have to memorize what I just said. They're on the calendar. Those 5 days will be in-person days for the blue group, okay? Back to the weird facts. So I said there was one of these restaurants in every continent except Antarctica, McDonald's. That's the restaurant in every continent. Now, the funny thing about Antarctica, one of my best friends I went to elementary, middle school, high school with him. I went to college with him. I still know him. He lives in Pittsburgh. He actually went on a study trip. He's a teacher in Pittsburgh and went on a study trip and lived in Antarctica for about a month, which I think is kind of crazy that you would do that. But he had a great experience out there. The other weird fact is that this toy was the first toy to be advertised on television. You know it and probably love it, Mr. Potato Head. That was it, the first toy advertised on TV. Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday.